Hello everybody, welcome to Dr. Stone episode 19. Are we on 19? That can't be right. Is that right? I forget what we're on, honestly. 19 we'll go with. If it's wrong, it's in the title and I'll be like, oh, oops. Yeah, episode 19 anime review. This episode we continued on the attack, I guess, from last week. It was an elaborate ruse, as they say. We'll get to it a bit later on. But yeah, most of the were doing that, but then there was some flashbacky bits. There was the part at the end where Senku was giving their plan and going through everything. I was like, oh, to quote that one movie, we're in the end game now, as they say. Like, I'm excited to see, because I assume we've got, what, 5 episodes left, I believe? That's probably going to encompass the rest of this arc. I haven't read the manga, so I have no idea. But it's looking like it's going to be a good and a thrilling conclusion. A big all-out battle with katanas and other good things. But yeah, I'm loving Dr. Stone. I know some people are not having a great old time, but I'm having a good time. Although you know what? We'll get to it at the end. I realise I made a bit of a silly there. I said like, yeah, the next 5 episodes they're going to attack or whatever. They've got that roadmap to do. We'll get to that when we get there. But yeah, anyway, let's check out what happened this week in this week's episode and all that. Let's do this. We open up with a flashback of Tsukasa reviving is the word. I've completely forgot the word there. Leave that in. That's funny. Reviving Hyoga and the thugs, the Mad Max-esque shirtless God, excuse me, shirtless thug dudes. They're like, huh, you weak. Look at your skinny, scrawny arms. I understand that. Look at my scrawny arms. Yeah. Hyoga wrecks them, and then he's like, I wouldn't want to fight you, Tsukasa, because you're a strong dude. We get a look at Tsukasa's kingdom and everyone working and doing all good things. And yeah, then those two, Hyoga and Tsukasa, are talking about why reviving the privileged adults is a bad idea. And honestly, what he's saying, Tsukasa, like, doesn't sound like he's not necessarily like evil, you know. He's like, I don't want to revive them because I don't want them to, you know, there to be this divide anymore. I want everyone to be able to work for what they get and everyone's equal, you know. And that's a good thing. But on the flip side, phones and stuff are useful. Like, I'm not really, like, I think I sort of do agree with Tsukasa, but I feel like they can't, they're completely at odds. I feel like there needs to be some like leeway between them, and that's how you create a better world. This point's gotten oddly serious, so I can't think of a joke I was going to tell. Let's just continue on. Tsukasa talks about Senku. He's like, I killed him. Now there will never be science because he's the only boy who knows any science in the world. Which, I mean, yeah, it's true, but surely if Senku got out, if Senku coincidentally got out, surely there could be others on the world. The world's pretty big, you know. They're in Japan. I believe they're in Japan. Yeah, they got to be still be in Japan. The world's big, so like there could be someone in like Africa who knows really good science, or US, or Russia, or something, who just so happened to escape and is in a similar position to Senku. So does Tsukasa invade? Then you're just recreating world wars, and that's not good. Anyway, I've gone off track. We go back to the present day with the spear breaking and everything, and Hyoga looking all surprised. He like turns away in shock, acceptance. I don't know what to call it. He turns away, and it's, you know, Hyoga, you have been bested by the team of science. Due to Hyoga's defeat, those thugs, the Mad Max-esque looking dudes, they run away in fear, but Hyoga tells all of Team Science, like, you didn't even see, we were a distraction. It was a trap, an elaborate ruse. Turn around, the village is just on fire. Like, they would have noticed that beforehand, because it's like, it's on fire. The bridge burned down. There's a girl, her name's Homura, she's got pink hair. She jumps over a dude. We don't really know too much about her other than she's like Hyoga's right-hand gal, if you were. They leave after setting the village and everything on fire, and then we get Team Science trying to get as many people as possible to the shed. While Ruri and that, they seem to be stuck on the little middle island, but then they're together with them later. So I guess they rescued them somehow. Don't know how. Maybe they built another bridge or an escalator or a lift. Or a ski lift. That's definitely what they built. That's 100% what it is. So yeah, then they're at the shed. Hyoga's right next to the shed. Now the shed's on fire. Oh no. Suika distracts the thugs, and they're like, "That's perfect. We only need one hostage. So as long as we have one, we can, because they're tightly knit or whatever. If we have one, we can get them to, we have an advantage." Oh no. Suika run towards the hot spring. Remember the hot spring from earlier with the poison gas? Yeah, poison gas is there. Kohaku and Senku show up with the gas mask to save her, though. They jump up high so she doesn't die. All the bad guys also jump up a tree and that. But the poison gas, Senku says, yeah, the poison gas was caused by me. So I guess that's just, to lie. I mean, the only reason they've done so well is because they've let the enemy believe they're stronger than they actually are, if that makes any sense. So yeah, Senku doing this is a good ploy. They get away while the gas is covering them. Hyoga uses the thugs to check to see if the gas is real or whatever. It is. He's like, oh man, they died. That's ooh. But yeah, then he says a little bit. It was like how this is going to work. We're going to attack again. We're going to have a full-on attack force. Tsukasa's going to be there. Senku, you in trouble. Science team may be a bit in trouble, but they've escaped imminent danger. Is that a good use of that word? Immediate danger, maybe. Yeah, because danger is imminent, it's coming, but immediately they're safe. I think that's right. I passed English at school. The village is rebuilding. Everyone's chipping in to help out. Hopefully things are going better. While that's going on, the main party, I guess, the main science squad, all the main characters essentially. Let's call a spade a spade. They're discussing what the hell they got to do. They don't have any nitric acid for gunpowder and for reviving people. Tsukasa knows they don't have any nitric acid because otherwise they would have revived more people. So logically, Tsukasa will know he doesn't have that. Senku says, "All right, here's the plan. We're not going to wait for them to come to us. We're going to charge them head first, defeat them, and Senku's like, I've got the greatest weapon known to man." Like again in this whole part where he's like, "It's not a nuke, right? No, it's not a nuke. It's a cell phone. Cell phone are great weapons. Social media is a." Oh my god, is Senku going to start a Twitter? Like his own version of Twitter? I wouldn't be surprised about that eventually. I mean, it's not going to happen right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the thing that happens. Everyone is blown away by Senku's explanation of it. You got like Magma, Kohaku, Chrome. They're just all like, so a phone, right? Maybe not Chrome, it was someone else actually. But yeah, communication wins wars is essentially what they did. This whole thing where Senku's getting a call from Chrome. It's like, hey, here's everything we need to know. Here's how you get in. Basically showing how the communication would help them a lot. They're like, okay, we need a double agent on the inside. Senku is like, we already have double agents. I'm like, oh yeah, remember Taiju and Yuzuri, huh? They're already on the inside. They're gonna come back soon. Yeah, they've got to. What if they don't? The only thing that I'm worried about is they might not defeat Tsukasa. They might just like get him to a standstill. Really, they need to have some sort of alliance where they can, because they both have some good ideas. They need to collaborate and make a better world together. But I doubt that's a thing that's going to happen. Also, good thing, Senku remembers, I guess, when Taiju first woke up, he wanted a smartphone, and I guess now they're making phones, and it's like, it's full circle. I like that. I really like that actually, because I completely forgot about it. Senku makes a new roadmap and everything, and Gen's like, this is impossible. Look at all these steps. There's about 17 steps here. Senku's like, it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible. With the power of science. That's what I go. And in the episode, Hyoga reports back to, what's his name, Tsukasa, that Senku is still alive, which is not ideal. But now it's like, oh. So, that was the end of the episode. Here's the thing I'm thinking of. They've got all those steps right. Tsukasa's going to be attacking soon, you would think. I guess they've got to prepare their squad or whatever. But surely, it took them, 6 months to make the sulfur drug or whatever? A long time, is my point. So, how long is making phones going to take? I'm a bit concerned. That's the thing I'm worried about. I feel like if they don't get attacked while they're making the phone, it makes Tsukasa's team look like an idiot. Unless they make the phone really, really quick, because they might already have most of the materials they need, and it's just a case of putting it together. That would be That would make more sense, actually. That would hopefully it's like that. It's not like we need to traverse the blizzard to find a special metal for the phone. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to see where we go next. As I said, we're getting towards the end. 5 more episodes or so, I do believe. I feel like I've definitely enjoyed Doctor Stone more as it's progressed. Like at the beginning, I was sort of like, this is fine, and then I've liked it a lot more. Which is, as I've said before, the opposite of how most people I think are going with this show. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next week. I imagine we'll spend 2 or 3 episodes maybe preparing, making the things for the phone, like how with the drug we, did it in individual steps. Do a similar thing here, and then like the last 2 or 3 episodes will be the fight, if you will, the attack on Tsukasa, and the plan coming together and everything, and that'll be pretty good. I'm hoping it's good. Well, yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and stuff for more, and liking and commenting. Please do that. YouTube likes it when you do that, and it makes me happy to see. So thumbs up and all that. I'll see you next week for another episode of this review. And bye, guys.